Hey, what's up? Jason Browse here from Browse Blades. Just got something I want to talk about with you guys. Recently I had a coworker, an ex-coworker that I work with for a long time, and you could say we became pretty good friends. I actually found out the other day that he's being convicted of 16 years in prison for molesting a 3-year-old girl for 3 years. So from the ages 3 to 6, supposedly he was molesting her. I've never had anything like this happen to me, and it's kind of freaking me out. Not so much for him, but obviously for the kid. I have 2 young kids myself, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old, and if you guys have kids, you know what, I would suggest, no matter how old they are, to make them understand that not all adults are trustworthy. Because I think when we raise our kids, we're telling them to, respect your elders, people that are older than you. You need to respect them and listen to them. And that used to be true, but it's definitely not true anymore. A lot of, adults will take advantage of young kids that, that just don't know any better. So I actually just had a talk with my kids last night, telling them that, nobody ever is allowed to touch them in their private parts or see their private parts, or I just made it very clear to them, and it was hard to do, but I think it's definitely worth it because they understand now. I don't know, so I would just definitely suggest doing that to your kids, because you never know if someone in your life, or someone you've worked with, or someone you trust is capable of doing something like that. I never would have assumed that this guy would be capable of doing that. I thought I knew him pretty well. I know he has young kids of his own. I think they're a little older than that, but I'm assuming that's how he got access to the young kids, is through his own kids. So I guess just the message is, I just want to make sure that people are aware that this stuff is going on a lot, and that their own kids know about stuff like this. It's tough to tell them because you want them to think that the world is perfect and to be happy and to never be scared, and not to worry about bad guys, but the truth of the matter is that if you want them to be safe, then they're going to need to know this information. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care.